Hey everyone. In this episode, we're talking about something that's affecting nearly half of American teenagers right now, myopia, also known as nearsightedness. Give me 12 minutes, and we'll break this down using real science. Let's start with three numbers. First, the United States. The National Eye Institute says that about 41.6% of Americans are nearsighted, up from just 25% in 1971. That's a 66% jump in 2 generations. Second, your age group. Among teens aged 17 to 19, myopia prevalence hits 59%, roughly 6 out of every 10 high schoolers. Third, the global picture. By 2050, more than 740 million children and teenagers worldwide will be myopic. And for teens aged 13 to 19 specifically, more than 1 in 2 will need glasses. You're not alone, but you can do better than the curve. So what exactly is myopia? Think of your eye like a camera. Light enters through the cornea, passes through the lens, and should land right on the retina at the back. When that happens, distant objects look sharp. In a myopic eye, the eyeball has literally grown too long, or the cornea is too curved. Light focuses in front of the retina, so by the time it reaches the retina, it's already spread out, and distant objects look blurry. A normal eye is about 23 to 24 millimeters long. Someone with high myopia has an eyeball over 26.5 millimeters. And here's the catch. Once the eyeball stretches, it doesn't snap back. Why are teens hit the hardest? 5 big reasons. See how many apply to you. 1. Too much near work. Homework, books, phones, tablets. Your eyes are constantly focusing up close. 2. Not enough time outdoors. This is the single biggest factor, and I'll explain why in a moment. 3. Not enough sleep. Ages 12 to 18 are when the eyeball grows most rapidly, and staying up late disrupts that growth rhythm. 4. Genetics. If both your parents have high myopia, your risk is roughly 5 to 6 times higher. 5. Posture and lighting. Reading too close, in dim light, lying down, or hunched over, all of these accelerate progression. Myopia comes in 4 levels, measured in diopters. Level 1, low myopia, minus 0.5 to minus 3 diopters. Level 2, moderate myopia, minus 3 to minus 6. Level 3, high myopia, anything past minus 6. This is where you need to start paying attention. Level 4, pathologic myopia. The eyeball has stretched so much that it's damaging the retina. The higher your prescription, the higher your lifetime risk for serious eye diseases. The goal of myopia control isn't just to see clearly, it's to keep your prescription from climbing into the danger zone. This next part matters. Listen carefully. If you already have high myopia, there are 4 warning signs you need to know. 1. A sudden shower of new floaters. Dozens of black spots or lines appearing at once. 2. Flashes of light, like someone's taking a picture with the flash inside your eye. 3. A curtain or dark shadow covering part of your vision. 4. Straight lines looking bent or wavy. Any one of these could be a retinal detachment or macular bleeding starting. Go to the emergency room or an eye clinic the same day. For people with high myopia, catching these early is everything. Let's bust 4 common myths. Myth 1. Wearing glasses makes your eyes weaker. False. The right prescription actually reduces eye strain and slows progression. Wear your glasses. Myth 2. Eating carrots fixes myopia. False. Vitamin A helps with night vision, not myopia. Myth 3. You'll grow out of it. False. Once the eyeball stretches, it doesn't shrink back. Your prescription stabilizes in your 20s, but you don't return to 20/20. Myth 4. LASIK cures myopia. Not quite. LASIK reshapes the cornea so you don't need glasses, but your eyeball is still long, so the retinal risks from high myopia are still there even after surgery. Now the most important part, the 3 golden prevention strategies. Strategy 1. Outdoor time. This has the strongest evidence of anything. The 2025 International Myopia Institute report says 40 to 80 minutes of natural daylight per day significantly reduces new myopia cases. The U.S. National Academy of Sciences recommends 1 to 2 hours outdoors daily. Why does it work? Sunlight triggers your retina to release dopamine, which breaks the eyeball's growth. Indoor LED lighting, no matter how bright, doesn't do this. You don't need to run. You don't need to play sports. Just step outside. Under natural light, even on cloudy days, it works. Strategy 2 is habits. The classic rule is the 20-20-20 rule. Every 20 minutes of near work, look at something 20 feet away for 20 seconds. Simple, but almost nobody does it consistently. A few more basics. 1. Keep your reading distance at about 13 inches, roughly the length of your forearm. 2. Have plenty of light. No reading in the dark or at low screen brightness. 3. Don't read lying down or writing with your head on the desk. 4. Sleep 8 to 9 hours. During puberty, the eyeball's growth and your sleep are tightly linked. Late nights are a hidden driver of myopia progression. Strategy 3. Optical interventions. Beyond ordinary glasses, 2 options work much better for myopia control. First, DIMS lenses, defocus incorporated multiple segments. They look like normal glasses, but the lens has tiny concentric rings that create peripheral myopic defocus. Clinical trials show they slow progression by 30 to 50%. Hoya's MioSmart and Zeiss MyoCare are the main commercial brands. Second, orthokeratology or Ortho-K. These are special rigid contact lenses you wear overnight while sleeping. Your cornea reshapes temporarily, so during the day you can see clearly without glasses. Ortho-K slows progression by 35 to 45%, but Ortho-K demands strict hygiene. Get them fitted only at a qualified eye clinic and clean them perfectly to avoid corneal infection. Now the drug. The most important medication for myopia control is low-dose atropine eye drops. The concentrations range from 0.01 to 0.05%. 1 drop each night before bed. That's it. The latest systematic reviews show that 0.05% atropine slows progression by about 60%. The 0.025% version slows progression by about 50% and 0.01% by about 30%. Higher concentration means better efficacy, but also more side effects, mild light sensitivity, and larger pupils. In the U.S., atropine eye drops are prescription only. Please see an ophthalmologist. Don't order online. The most effective combination is 0.01% atropine, together with Ortho-K lenses, which outperforms either alone. When should you see an eye doctor? 5 situations. First, at least 1 cycloplegic refraction per year. Treat it like a checkup, not optional. Second, the first time you notice blurry blackboards or your glasses feel too weak. Third, if both your parents have high myopia, start annual exams from age 6. Fourth, if you already have high myopia, add a dilated retinal exam every year to check for retinal or macular problems. Fifth, if any of the 4 red flags I mentioned earlier shows up, emergency room, same day. The eye is one of the hardest organs to repair. Catch problems early. A lot of people ask about LASIK. Short answer, yes, it's an option, but 3 things to know. First, you must be at least 18 years old and your prescription must have been stable for at least 2 years. Teens are still growing. Surgery now is a waste. Second, surgery changes your cornea, so you don't need glasses, but your eyeball is still long. If you had high myopia, retinal detachment and macular disease risks remain. You still need annual retinal exams. Third, ICL implants and LASIK both have specific indications. Your surgeon will pick based on your corneal thickness and prescription. More expensive doesn't always mean better. 5 sentences to take with you. 1. Myopia isn't your fault, but controlling it is on you. 2. 2 hours outdoors every day is your free myopia vaccine. 3. Follow the 20-20-20 rule. Look far, 20 seconds, every 20 minutes. 4. Wear your glasses when you need them. Going without makes your eyes tired and speeds progression. 5. High myopia means you must watch for sudden floaters. See a doctor immediately. An annual dilated eye exam is the best investment you can make in your vision. A quick word for parents watching. The single most important thing you can do for your kids' vision isn't buying the most expensive glasses or making them do eye exercises. It's getting them outside under natural light for 1 to 2 hours a day. not to train sports, just exposure to sunlight. That's the only intervention proven in randomized controlled trials to cut new myopia cases. Everything else supports it, but outdoor time is the foundation. That's it for this episode. Thank you for watching to the end. If this helped you, share it with your classmates and friends. Let's protect everyone's eyes together. May every teenager see the world clearly. I'm Trust AI Security. See you next time.